Good day, everybody. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thank you. This is not a normal conference call, which obviously I said I wasn't going to have before, but again, seems to be a criteria amongst quite a few people that it's necessary. I'm just not going to take any questions. I'm going to go through half a dozen specific subject matters. And I'm going to start with actually the number one is the filings, but I'm going to start with something before that. And what I'm starting with is an apology. And the only apology I'm giving is that I believe that I had probably over zealously, over passionately, over misunderstandings on some of the things that that had to be accomplished. And that is setting some dates in regards to NFTs, in regards to the gaming, which I'm going to update on these. So that won't happen again, but it's been taken as if it's intentional. Again, as we've discussed in the past, and again, I'm going to talk about this, I don't have any motivation to be intentional because I don't have any benefit for myself, which again, I'm going to discuss towards the end. So let's start with number one, the proverbial filings. Not as easy as you think. Otherwise, it would have been done a long time ago, and I would have maybe had some hair left on my head, but not as easy as you think. Let me give you some explanation. Actually, let me start with the good news. The filings are 99.9% done. I thought I'd get them done today, which I think there's probably a good 75% chance we're going to get them uploaded later on today. I can swear on my life, which I don't like doing, that they would be done by 10 o'clock in the morning, but I'm thinking pretty good that it'll be happening today. Let me explain to you why. Let me back up. If you remember, approximately a couple of weeks ago, I contacted the OTC. I said, listen, I've got the financials finished, but we don't have all the other necessary things that we're working on. Should I upload the financials? Well, one of the gentlemen at the OTC said, sure, upload those, then you can add the other stuff later on. So I did. That wasn't the appropriate thing to do. That made it even worse on myself. I've been working very closely with the OTC, and I deleted those or deactivated those financials because I'd received an email that they weren't even in the proper format. Normally, I've never uploaded stuff myself. I've always had lawyers do it and such in the public arena. Anyway, the good news is we brought in 2 accounting firms to help us and a lawyer who dropped everything. The annual report is fully completed. The financials are fully completed. The attorney's letter is fully completed. The only thing that happened this morning that's dragging it out a little bit today is this. The transfer agent, which again, the hurdles that I've jumped through all of this is pretty unbelievable. But after the attorney had another question with the OTC this morning, something else came out of it, and that was that we will need, even though, if you remember, we've discussed that the OTC only requires 2 years, they said, well, we would need all of the transactions since 2017, meaning share issuance, not transactions financially, just share issuance. So I contacted the transfer agent, which off the record or on the record, whatever you want to say, that'll be changed the minute that this is over with, and many other reasons for that. But we received all of those transaction reports, a general ledger going back from 2017, as you will see in the filings. While there was 121 pages in a PDF format that only the software that the transfer agent uses. We have to now convert those 121 pages and all those transactions into a Excel format that fits within the format of the OTC filing. Otherwise, it'll get rejected. I have 5 staff members outside my door right now, manually converting those 121 pages into an Excel format for uploading. One of my guys said it's a couple of hours. I'm thinking it might be 3 or 4 hours. Doesn't matter. That is happening. That's the only thing left. And I didn't even know this until about 10 o'clock this morning. So 100%, we have the filings ready to go. I'll do everything for it to be this evening, whether it's 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, or what. That's what's going on. We're in no jeopardy of any kind in regards to the stop sign not being removed. I talked to the OTC, who I do have a decent relationship with a couple of the guys there. They're telling me they're running around 3, possibly 5 days on removing it, simply because the overwhelming filings, as you can well imagine. So even though I will file it and everybody will be able to review it, so you'll see that it's filed, it could take up to 5 days for the actual stop sign to be removed. That I can't control, but I can control the filing that are available immediately. And then, by the way, once that's done, and this will be done tomorrow, then I'll send it over to our Edgarizing lady, and it will be uploaded, meaning the report and everything, onto the Securities Exchange Commission. That's the update on the filings. A brutal thing. Projects, I did apologize. But all those projects that I have talked about, and there are on the website, are all very real and are moving forward. I'll take them one by one. The NFTs, I will be putting out finally an NFT by the end of next week, at least the 3. And there are some things going on with that will be quite interesting, but I can't discuss that yet. But the NFTs now will start the engine firing up. I've had my team just literally working on every angle, and we've even added people to the staff. In regards to Zippa, something we're extremely excited about. Again, I jumped the gun out of passion and out of pressure. I'm not being, not blaming anybody except myself. Zippa is coming along really, really well. We brought in a senior programmer who works out of Calgary, major capabilities, and it's going to be pretty special. We believe it's something that will make look TikTok and Triller and those ones. Those are 2 major ones. We'll not only compete, we were offering quite a few more things that those 2 offer. And if any of you use it or see it, its majority of it is music and then other crazy things. So Zippa is coming along. I hope to when I put out my next press release sometime the next second press release. The first one will be the filings and some other updates. Then I hope to be able to give you a really solid, honest date for Zippa launch. World Gaming, again, I missed that date because I'm too busy doing this other stuff, so I'll take the hit on it. That is due. The World Gaming platforms, I think I need another couple of weeks at most. Not necessarily in this order. I am tired of, and again, we talked about the chat rooms. You already know that I quit the Twitter because of really on a personal level more than anything. Again, I know you probably are tired of me saying this. I come in at 5:30 in the morning and I work all day. So, and sometimes I come in on Saturdays and Sundays, and most of the time I come in on the holidays. So when people are saying, oh, he must be pumping and dumping, let me repeat it again, and you're probably mostly the loyal ones are tired of it. I don't own any shares. I don't have any family holding any shares for me. Nothing. I don't have any reason to put out press stuff other than the building of the company. And I am now in at $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 into the company that we put into this company. I'm done with that rumor. That's it. And then while we're talking about financially, you'll be seeing something very prominent on securing something along those lines. I can't really say anymore next week, which is what the company absolutely needs with all the things that are going on. And a big part of that is, again, people posting things, they don't have the warehouse, the location in Seattle. Okay, we do have it. We have over 5,000 square feet. Certain equipment has arrived there. On the Twitter, I posted the forklift showing up. All of these things are there and are real. And we do have engineers. Now people are saying, and again, I opened my mouth, putting up all of their other credentials. And then I got a call from my guy saying, you can't do that. And, apparently people try to steal ideas and concepts and patents, of which we will be talking about in the very, very near future. So that's what's going on with the Seattle. It's very real. And they will, again, that'll be in the announcements hopefully next week. But it's in full motion as we speak. Matter of fact, in my office is David Postula, who just arrived, ironically, about 30 minutes ago. I swore to God I wasn't going to put him on here, but before I leave, I'll have him walk in here and wave his hand and say hi. Okay, and he drove up from Park City, Utah, up to Seattle, spent the time up at the location with the engineers last night and the day before, and he's up here for a couple of days. I'm not bringing on LT, and I don't care what you say. He's just not a person that is a spokesperson. He does what he does. You'll eventually get to meet him, but I've got him doing many other things. We're all meeting here tomorrow with David, and LT's coming up, and a lot of things are happening with all of that stuff. And I've already talked about the Seattle location. Probably doesn't mean anything. I've taken crap over that too. Flashing new offices. Well, I've got new offices. We have an additional 3,000 square feet, 30-some hundred square feet, literally on this floor. There was a mining company that went bankrupt during COVID. We took their space. The building's putting in. We're in a high-rise tower, 17th floor in the Scotia Tower, downtown Vancouver, and we took their space over there. The building's putting in new carpet and everything, and we're expanding again. You can take it. I'm not flaunting any space because it costs me money. I have to sign personally on that because it's still a new company, for the lack of a word. So that's going on. Those are really it. It's really that short and sweet. I would love to relaunch the Twitter. People saying just launch it because some people do follow it in regards to the good side of it, and just have it where there is no comments allowed, just my postings. Which will obviously hopefully help in between the press releases and stuff. That's it, guys. I don't think I have much more to say. The most key, I do have a couple things to say, sorry. We expect to be talking a lot more about what's going on with some companies attached to Apogee in the very, very near future. David, come on in before I disconnect this. David Postula is coming into the office. David, there you go. See, he's real.
Hi, everybody. I'm happy to have talked to a number of you, and thank you for your loyalty. We've got a great business that we're building here, and we're moving into the execution phase, which is really exciting for us.
Great. Thank you, David. Thanks very much. There you go, guys. Most key thing is everybody said to me, or not everybody, many people have said, the projects are the projects, which ultimately is what it's all about. But there's nothing without the filings. I'll repeat one more time. Filings are done. We will not be caught up in that September 28th date. We'll be finished, if not today, tomorrow, and hopefully based upon OTC, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, stop sign goes off. I know a lot of you can't buy, a lot of you can't sell. I'm sorry. And that's it. So to all of you, buyback update, I saw that. After speaking to my attorney, we decided not to do that. Mostly for legal reasons, to be really honest with you. So, I am due to take some heat for that. And I'm a seasoned veteran in business and public company. But I know better than that, and I didn't. And that goes to show you how crazy this company can make somebody. It can even make me go bananas, and it has. So again, I apologize. I thank you very much, especially the loyal shareholders. And I will be speaking to you next week with some great press releases. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.